My name is Thomas R. Wilson. My pronouns are he, him, his. I am the owner of R&H Creative Advocacy and Storytelling, and I am so excited to be able to share a bit of a message with you today. And I really wanted to focus in on sustainability in technology as a means of utilizing empathy. And what I mean by that really is just a focus on the idea that when we utilize technology, when we start thinking about the future in addition and what technology is for humanity, it is very important that we consider two very important topics, I should say. One of them is sustainability. The other is empathy. We as human beings, and I know this is true and it might be a little hard to hear, we're not always good at perspective. We may get hyper focused on where we are now, how we can make things better now, but it's also really important to highlight, especially in a world that is constantly growing to adapt empathy and sustainability, that our future is largely shaped by our actions now. And that is especially true with technology, whether it is AI or it is as simple as a TV, or really just how we utilize, technology as a tool when interacting with one another. And this world is hard enough, right? Like technology is regularly used in order to belittle and to hold people back. But that's where this idea of sustainability really comes in. In my mind and in my work, I highlight the fact that all people have to have access to the same level of technology. And that's an incredibly easy thing to say. That is, it's so much harder to implement that than to say it. But one of the big things that people often forget is there's a lot of people in this world who, whether they live with mental health needs, or they're stuck at home, or really just accessing the community is hard for them. Technology can be a portal and a connection to the rest of humanity. And I want to emphasize a really important fact here, which is technology is a tool. And when one group of people have more access to a tool than another, there is a degree of inequality there. And I'm sure everybody here really wants technology to be utilized and to emphasize the future of humanity. But part of that is making sure that we as human beings and as a species are making sure that in one way or another we are helping all people connect to technology. We are helping them understand how to utilize it, how to emphasize it, but we are also teaching and emphasizing for ourselves and for younger generations and future generations the importance of empathy-based focus on these tools. I know there are so many people in the world. Some of us may be hearing this now and might feel a little alone or disconnected, but technology is a tool. And it's up to humanity to use our tools properly and in a loving way. And so one of the biggest things that I want to emphasize is please remember to teach, to educate, to empower the idea that how we build our future of technology is rooted in empathy. If we start emphasizing and really pushing the idea that empathy is manifested in different ways through technology, we can also push towards steps of a future where that inequality that I mentioned can be bridged, I should say, in a more mindful manner. We can help younger generations understand the power of empathy through technology, and hopefully with things like AI and the future of technology that I can't even imagine at this point, we can really put a very human and loving emphasis on technology.